Hi guys, welcome back for another wee look at the Royal Horse Artillery. Today we're going to have a wee look at attaching of these chains. Alright, so what you need to do, what we're going to talk about is these. So here's some of the tools that you require to do it. We need the wire to make the small hooks. This is just picture hanging wire. I'll get a lot of crap from the pound shop. I think this is the same kind of deal. This is just picture frame wire, picture hanging wire, sorry, about 1mm gauge wire. You need that. Yeah. Like that. Then you need the chain itself, which is just from eBay. I'll hopefully get a link somewhere on the screen or in the show notes for that. So you need that as well. Somebody did say that you could actually go again to the pound shop or dollar store, buy some crap jewellery and use the chain on that. It was during lockdown, so it was a bit of a hassle to get down to the shop, so I just ordered online. But it might be worth a look. I mean, this was a couple of quid. You might get it for £1 in the pound shop. Long nose pliers are quite helpful for bending, making the little hooks. It's just to save you a bit of hassle trying to bend wire over bits and bobs and whatnot. Having the right tools does always help. And snips for cutting the chain and the wire. So, as you saw, I already have my horses painted and I'm attaching the chains after the fact. You don't need to do that. This is simply because I was at my mother-in-law's caravan and while everybody was in bed in the mornings, I was painting up the horses, but I didn't have access to the Dremel, just simply because of the mess. Which reminds me, you do need a Dremel, or some kind of pin vise, of course, which is that here. Okay, so that's just a crappy Dremel, quite cheap, but a pin vise would do the job. Pretty simple bit of kit, not too expensive. Again, you could probably pick that up on eBay for very little amount of money. So what we need to do is make the little hooks. So what we do for that, get your wire, thread on the chain, if I can get hold of it. It's quite difficult on the camera here. Thread that on. Bend over a little, making a little hook, like so. Squash that down a little bit. Thread that down, and then just crimp that shut, like so. Trimming it off, like that. You could leave it a bit longer, because this bit is going to plug into the drill hole on the horse. There. I was counting 7 links, 7 or 8, I wasn't too fussed. So 1, 2, 3... 7, 8, I'll take it to there. Trim that out, or snip it out even. Trim that off there. Same again, hook it on, flip it on. You can see how easy it is when you're using the long nose pliers as well. It does save a lot of hassle. Crimp that there, and that. Now each horse in the team each horse requires 2 on, apart from the horse that's got the limber on. Okay, so you need 10 in total for each team, and that's that there. Okay, you get them like that, and then we need to look at drilling the holes in the right places. So you have to consider where the horses go in the team, because they are in a certain order. They're actually driven, not ridden. It's called postilion driving. And what that means is you have, I'll show you on the other one. What that means is each driver drives the horse beside him. So here we've got the lead horse. Obviously he leads the way, so he's called lead. The middle one is called swing. He's in charge of the steering. And the last one is called the wheeler. So he's the wheel horse, he's in charge of the brakes, and you know that in the kit because they have this leather strapping over their haunches here, which identifies them as the wheel horse. Okay? The driven, well, everything's driven, and that the horse that's doing the drawing of the limber, he doesn't need drill holes in the back because the limber attaches to him there. Alright? But everybody, the wheeler, the ridden wheeler, and the ridden swing need a drill hole there and there, so front and back. Obviously the lead horse, he's the lead, so he doesn't need drill holes at the front. So when you're sorting it out, move that away, when you're sorting it out, you need to sort out which way round they go. So he's a wheeler. This guy can be a swing or a lead. That's the thing. So you can choose, because I don't see any difference in the how those ones are set up for being a lead or a swing. They seem to have the same kind of harness on. But obviously, once you've picked the lead, as I said, he doesn't need the hole drilled in the front there. But the swing does, and the wheeler does. So they'll all link up. So once you've got them in, the holes, you pop your bits in like that, and then just plug them all together. Okay, when you're ready to do that. But it's just important to see where they are in the team, so you can sort them out properly. There's the other wheel horse, and then I think I've got this one drilled out. He's the swing, and that's the lead. So it's just I think you can swap them all around, these four. Obviously that for that. Obviously you can please yourself which one you fancy. It might be nice to kind of mix it up. You've got two options. Obviously the wheeler has to always be the wheeler. So once you've sorted that out, then you look to drill your holes. Now I'm not going to put the drill on because it's loud as hell and folk might get deafened. But it's a simple process. You get your in the Perry's anyway, there is dimples there. I've drilled this one already, but there is little dimples that you can line up, and then you just drill that in to that bit there. Okay? Both sides into that. And then because this guy is a swing, he's also got holes in there. Originally I was going to link it to the collar up here, and it looked right when I chained them all up with blue tack and had a look, but it's wrong. The collars didn't, it wasn't all attached to the collars. It actually is attached down here. Okay? So he's got a hole in there. It's tricky, but you can get it in. You just have to keep working at it. Kind of angle yourself in and then hit it straight. You can get straight down in there, no bother. Just take your time. Try not to snap the drill bit. But if you are doing it, then make sure you get a lot of little bits of metal lying around, so you don't want that lying around all over the floor or on, God, fancy kind of a dining room table or such like, so make sure you catch all that. Okay, so once that's done, then you're just looking at chaining them up. So what we'll do is I'll chain these up, and then we'll look at how to attach them all to the base in the next one. And that should be fair enough. How are we going to do it? That's it. So there we go. Lead, swing, and wheel. And we'll get them ready to rock and roll. And then we'll look at getting them onto the base in the next one. Thanks very much, and see you on the next one.